Marston is a snake, but he's clever. Apparently, he suspected I would refuse to follow him.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of!
Gladly. Bring it on. Haha.
Let's see what you can.
Do-do-do-do.
Come here, you pathetic dog!
Whoa, Matrix.
The game is over for you, Commander.
I have the high ground. Arrest the coin lieutenants. I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit stupid though. Because I mean, I did arrest 2 of them, or like I at least have 2 of them step down, so like, why screw me like that? Alright. Instantly heals the caster, useful for staying alive. Well, I don't need that. At least not in this difficulty setting.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Brains.
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you'd like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. As for you, my dear cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the Commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the Commander before he got away.
Barely, but alas, his lieutenants managed to escape.
I care little for the underlings. The Commander will pay for all of them. Do you happen to know the punishment we practice for treason? Oh yes, I remember now. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure.
I'm sorry. I fully intend to continue my research. We have a number of leads, but with all that's been happening...
Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Teleme are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went. If this healer is as skilled as our pretty little sapling here says, then we need to see him right away.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
So instead of focusing on, you know, finding the cure, we're gonna focus on finding some really nice pain medication. Like, really? I don't know. I feel like they're just trying to pad the game out a little bit doing that way. So yeah, it's a little weak. All right. Geological conflicts, okay. These are the professor notes. Quests. Feast of the Daemon. Find scholars, which one was this? Constantine's Fate. Yeah, you know, let's focus on that, why not? Well, so while we're at it, might as well talk to the old man. Where is he? Oh.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus.
Oh God, that's camera angle again.
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds. But the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This will make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Teleme?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Mateus bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Oh, that was a little bit delayed. Travel. That's for open sales. The healer soon. Wait, what? I'd prefer to go with the healer, now what's her face, sure of. Because I don't really trust the, holy guys that much. I feel like they're mostly nut jobs. Not to mention they've kind of proven themselves time and time again to be very extreme and not reliable. Okay.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
No, I'm here to dance. Yes, I'm here to wager.
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
A champion? Really? Now, you were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
Ah, that sounds better. It's true you have talent and the public does like you. Let me think. There is Briscard, one of our old champions. Been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel, your friends will need to stay in their seats. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Alright. Candy Cane, here I come. Okay, but am I heading the right way? Yeah.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet.
No, don't. Don't.
The bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
Oh, come on. I'm so
True.
sick
You're
and...
right. Let's come back later.
Let's come back later. God, I am so sick and tired of that crap. Like... This game came out... What, 4 years after The Witcher? They couldn't have just stolen or copied the, you know, rest of mechanic that are just past time, or even worse, just copied from Fallout. Fallout had it way longer. Or Oblivion, Jesus. Alright. Oh. It's a trap. Oh wow, it's a lot of douchebags. Oh, come on. No, 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 they're gonna step in my trap. Haha. Get wrecked. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not healing up. Man, that was a lot of people trying to ambush me here at night. How dare they? Just trying to reach my contact here, and these perks here are trying to mug me. Oh my god, there's more. Alright, let's pick that up. Alright, off to our contact.
You again? What do you want this time?
Ah, damn, my charisma is not at 100.
Why so defensive? Petrus, you have a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich. You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
They do say that you are devious.
Ah, thank God my
Perhaps
charisma
too
worked.
much so for your own good. Go on.
My friend here loves the glory and sand of the arena.
I've gained quite a reputation. Soon I'll be taking on a true champion. I'm no fool, though. I know I won't last long against him.
Yeah? I've seen the odds. Everyone expects you to lose within a minute. So what?
Let us suppose that our champion is a little less aggressive than usual.
If the fight can last at least 5 minutes, an informed bettor would win the jackpot.
And I'd keep a little of my pride.
Very well. I'll arrange it.
But what if I win?
No dirty tricks. Don't take advantage of the deal and try to beat the champion. If you do, he'll wipe the floor with you. You want to get your money. Don't get too greedy.
But what if I do win? Like, why is everybody assuming I'm gonna lose? Like, what the hell? It's like, oh, don't get too greedy. Alright, so now we just gotta pass the day. Do I wanna... Wait a minute. Where's that? It's the side quest. I'd rather ask... I'm not sure if I can do both of them or just one of them. See, that that makes me kind of wonder, because preferably I would like to ask the natives about, like, you know, some kind of medication to go against the plague, since they seem to be doing kind of fine. Alright, let's defeat the champion. Let's get down to business to defeat the Han. A skull sometimes appears over an enemy, which means the level is much higher than yours. In this case, it is usually best to avoid confrontation. Usually, but not always.
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
No, to be fair, my friends aren't very handy. They're kind of useless. Yeah, I'll fight now.
I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Oh man, his skull is much higher. Come on, dude. Ha, suck it. Here, have another one on the house. Holy! Really?
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
I feel a little bit confused. I thought I wasn't supposed to, like, pawn on a show or whatever. I was supposed to just, you know, hold out for 5 minutes and then give up. Like, I was actually expecting the timer to be there, to be like, alright, just survive 5 minutes. Or, have an optional thing where I can actually, you know, upset the guy and then he just wrecks me or something, right? But no, this was actually a lot easier than I thought. Oh, then what's his face say he'd be pretty pissed off if I won? Candy Cane? I don't know why they call him Candy Cane, though. Alright, Mother Cardinal. It is time to expose you. Let's see. Ha! Ammo! Ammo's always welcome. Except for that signpost. Place of punishment. I can't see the Mother Cardinal being a bad person. Like, she seemed to be, you know, pretty much on our side, but who knows? I assumed what's-her-face's mother was also alive, but that ended up not being actually the case.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true.
I swear to God, these two would make, like, the perfect couple. Petrus and the Mother Cardinal.
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us. So long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sardet. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Well, I feel like you're both sly and opportunistic. Just saying. Alright. Now let's go for Constantine's pain medication, since, you know, instead of focusing on the cure, we'll focus on his pain medication. It's so stupid. Like, if time's really an essence, right? Why should I focus on that instead of, you know, the real matter things? Alright. Travel. Pain medication. There we go. Let's see if he's selling some bolts again. Yes, he is. Yoink. Also, I'm curious if I can, you know, be in a relationship with all my companions, not just one. Alright. Let's see. May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Boom. Boom. Ah, none of you are... There we go. I can see why